Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Today, and on the life series wrapping up this weekend, we are making a life series tier list. And I'm not going to rank them based on skills or anything like that. I want to rank them based on how much I would want an alliance with these members. Would I want them on my team? Would I want them not a direct team member, but to ally with their alliance? Am I kind of neutral about them, or do I think I want to be opposed to them based on based on their play style, how loyal they've been across the different series, a little bit skill level, although we're going to try and minimize the influence of that in this. It's more about the loyalty and play style than it is skill level. So first up we have Scar, and Scar is going in neutral. Scar goes in neutral because of the chaos he brings. We saw it this season in Past Life, where he on multiple occasions sacrificed his own team to try and get big multi kills as the boogeyman, and that's not something I want. I want a teammate I know is going to look out for me. I will 100% help an ally get get their boogie kills, but I don't want you blowing me up, especially with not without me knowing it's going to happen. Pearl, straight into my alliance. Pearl is super loyal, and she tries so hard to make her allies win now that she won in double life. It is I don't think you could have a better teammate than Pearl. Like, she is absolutely ideal for what you want on for somebody on your team. Doesn't cause drama, looks after her allies, tries to help you win. You couldn't ask for anything more. Jim is also going to go in my alliance. Very strong player aside, Jim is also very loyal to her team. She'll work very hard. Will you have to face off with her at some point in time to win? Yes, but hopefully it's as the final two. Scott is my absolute number one. There's a reason there is always a Hunt a Scott part of the finale because the man plays how I would want to. You avoid the drama, you keep your head down. At some point in time, you just have you just have more lives because you stayed out of everything. And much like Pearl, he won his season back in last life, and since then, his goal has been help somebody else win. And it's absolutely what you would want from an alliance member who has won before. Joel is going into Allied Alliance, not because we think Joel wouldn't be loyal or anything like that. We just don't know if he has that same I'm going to help somebody win attitude that we see out of Scott and Pearl and even Jim. Because Jim, we saw in Wildlife, she was so excited to help Joel win while still trying to get her victory. Joel won in Wildlife, and then and then Past Life, he was just out so soon. We didn't get to really see him put that above and beyond. We also didn't really get to see Joel at full strength in Past Life, with him having a new baby born mid-season. So very well could move up, could move down depending on how he plays future seasons. But right now, an allied alliance with Joel 100% would respect that. B00 100. He's going right down there with Scar. He's a Chaos Gremlin as well. There's a reason they worked so well as Cleo's kids in Limited Life. They have a very similar play style, a very chaotic play style, and it's just something I don't want to be in the middle of if I'm trying to win a season. Impulse is going down in neutral. He's going to go ahead of Scar and Beta Ups. And it's because he could be red or he could be yellow. There really isn't an in between. You do not want an allied alliance with Impulse. We've seen it a couple times now where super loyal to his day one, but if his day one goes, he starts playing, as Cleo would call it, secret girlfriend with all the other teams. Impulse and Rin made an alliance in past life with the Lost Generation, and as soon as Rin was gone, Impulse joined the Rejects. He joined the Villies. He did everything except go to the Lost Generation, which is what you would want out of an Allied Alliance member. So if you've got a day one alliance with Impulse, absolutely great. Beyond that, I want him on the opposite side. Grian is going to be our first enemy team member. Not because I don't think he's loyal. Not because I don't think he's a good player. Not because I don't think he'll try his best to help me win. He goes there because man is cursed. Every season he outlives his team. And if I want to win, I can't be on a team with somebody who outlives me. So Grian has to go on enemy team just because he's cursed. Cleo is the most loyal person on the series. Absolutely 100% Cleo would be a great alliance member. And if you're not in her day one alliance, she's a great allied alliance member. There's no one you trust more than Cleo. Like all four of the My Alliance and the fifth person who will be added to My Alliance are all people 100% trust them. They're never going to betray you. Everything about what they do is spectacular. Next, we have Big B, and Big B is going enemy team. Big B has to go an enemy team because he has too big a history of betrayal, of too many times playing secret girlfriend. Is it double life with his secret soulmate? Is it, betraying Cleo in last life? Even here in past life, he was on the Rejects team, but then went and made a secret alliance with Grian. Big B just has to go on enemy team because he is not somebody I'm going to trust to have me 100%. Martin is also going on enemy team purely because of the limited life finale. He didn't get the chance to turn on Cleo this season at Fast Life, but in the limited life, him, Scott, and Impulse all had an agreement. This is how they were going to end it. And then he waited for the other two to take off their armor, put away their weapons, get ready to do what everyone agreed on, and then he pounced and took them out. It was a great play. 100% was a great play to get him the win. But it also put him and his playstyle in I don't trust him. In that final moment, I don't trust him to not stab me in the back. Because remember, Scott was his alliance member that season. Etho, I can't separate from B-dubs. And I can't separate them from B-dubs because he's going to choose B-dubs over me every time. If you're in a day one alliance with both of them, you're probably okay. If you're in an allied alliance, you're probably not. Just look at what happened to Green this season of Past Life. And so I don't. He could be fine if I get both of them for my alliance, but otherwise, they're probably best as enemy team, which is kind of what the neutral category is. Minus Scar. Skizzleman is 100% my alliance. There, he is super loyal. He works hard to make sure his team succeeds. And honestly, I really want to be like Skizzleman as a content creator. Limited Life, his words of affirmation that he gave to everyone was so touching. I that really moved me. Tango, I'm going to put in Allied Alliance. He is somebody who I don't have any memory of him betraying an alliance at any point. I think he'll be loyal. I also just don't think he brings a lot. He's usually one of the first ones out. So you're going to lose an allied member fairly early on. It's kind of the same thing with Mumbo. Like, if Tango or Mumbo were on an allied alliance team, you're probably going to adopt some members earlier in the season than if they're on your team where you're going to go looking. I don't think either one of them would betray me. I just they're these are the two that really come down to how strong do they play. And based on how they've played in the past, I don't think I would have an alliance left as you get close to the finale. Jimmy is going enemy team, and Jimmy is going on enemy team because I missed the Canary Curse. Honestly, it's nothing against Jimmy. He's very loyal to his team. This is 100% a me thing. I loved seeing Jimmy go out. Oh, there was such good moments watching him be the first one out every season, and it really getting to him. And honestly, if I was playing in a live series, I'd want to try to make him go out first. He would become my target if I was red. Although I would need a little help. Green has to be involved in his death somehow. Even this season, yes, Jim killed him, but they were fighting above the square hole, which was a green idea. So as much as Jim dying in the bunker in the desert in Third Life counts as Green having a hand in his death, then Jim killing Jimmy fighting above the square hole that Green built has to count as Green being involved in his death. Lizzie is going in neutral purely based on her seasons of not having an alliance at all. Like Wildlife, she didn't have an alliance for most of Last Life. I think when she has an alliance, she's very loyal to them and she works hard for them to win. But a lot of the time, she doesn't have one as well, and it's just not something I trust. It's not a playstyle I trust to work well with me. And Ren, we can't separate him from Martin the same way that we can't separate Etho and B Dubs. They they just play like they belong in a pair. Be it, doing the role play, improv, lore stuff. uh, It just feels like at some point in time it's always going to come to them two working together. And if that's the case, they both need to be ranked the same. But there you have it. My rankings of who I would actually want to team with in a life series. Who I think would be the best allies to have. Who I think are people best avoided just based on how they approach the game. All the way from super loyal Scott down to no mo Pinocchio Bigby. We'll see everyone again next time. Have a great day.